Hi and welcome to my channel. So I shared a video on this channel about a month ago talking about the fact that your age should not be the reason why you choose not to pursue your personal and professional goals. This can be anything from going back to university, moving to the UK, for example, or another country for that matter, pursuing a new relationship, having a baby, getting a new job, switching your career, changing, it doesn't matter what it is, but don't take your age to be the reason why you're not doing anything. And so in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the advantages moving to the UK in your 50s, 40s, or even 60s. The reason I'm sharing this is because I've got a lady on here that watched one of my videos, contacted me. I supported her with the process of obviously moving to the UK, from Africa. And now she's got her UK visa. But then last week, she kind of had this moment where she was like, Melvis, do you think it's worth me moving to the UK? She's 56 years old now. She's due to be flying to the UK, this week actually. And so I felt the need to do this video because I know that there are many people in this situation. So if you're new to my channel, you're welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you already know that I appreciate your time. And look, my videos are all about implementation. So these are practical things that you need to incorporate in your own personal and professional development so that you can achieve your goals, excel, succeed, thrive, and become the best person obviously that you can be. So if you haven't subscribed to this channel, do take this opportunity right now to hit the subscribe button so you're the first person to be notified every single day when I drop a new video on here at 10 a.m. prompt UK time. So like I'm saying, age should not be the reason why you're not pursuing your goals. And let me tell you something, when you look at the pay, for example, the potential that you've got to earn a lot more when you move to the UK, for example, it is something that it is worth pursuing at any age. I have a newsletter, by the way. I've dropped a link in the comment section below. If you haven't joined my newsletter, check it out and do join. I share information directly to your inbox about free visa sponsorship opportunities to move to the UK, career progression opportunities and pathways in the UK, work from home jobs that you can do in order to supplement your income, obviously, so that you can earn a lot more, as well as side business ideas that you can start so that eventually you can turn that into, a business empire, live independently, retire early, and just like live an amazing life. So also you're going to find my contacts obviously on my newsletter. You find my WhatsApp number, my email address, so that if you need that personalized guidance or there's something that you're thinking, Melvis, I don't want to leave this on YouTube. Look, I'm just going to message you directly. Please do feel free to use that. It will take you 20 seconds to join. Like I've said, check the comment section below and you're going to see that link on there. So like I was saying, the first reason why it is worth, for example, pursuing your goal, or let's say in this case moving to the UK, is the fact that you've got the potential to earn a lot more. Whether it's that you're supporting people back home, because some people are worrying that they've got relatives that are supporting back home. Again, it's only going to enhance your earnings and help, to be able to support more people basically. So that's one thing that you need to be aware of. Another thing is that the life expectancy in the UK is really, really high, which means that if you're in the UK, you can expect to, well, you can kind of expect to live about 80 years or so on average. So that's kind of the life expectancy now. But depending on where you live in the UK, what jobs you do, and many other factors, you can expect to live, longer than that, also. So because of this long life expectancy, what this means is that you're going to be working for a longer period of time. And if you're working for a longer period of time, then rightfully so, you will end up retiring much later as well. So these are things that you need to be reflecting on. I know that if you're not in the UK, it can be very difficult to be thinking in this way because you're still out. But the truth is that life in the UK is very different. If you're in your 50s in this country, you're still a baby, kind of. It's not like an age where you're like, oh my God, I'm old, I'm retiring, I'm a pensioner. Not really. And by the way, if you're watching this and you're wondering who I am, so my name's Melvis. I currently work as an advanced nurse practitioner, for the NHS here in England. So, I started my own UK journey as a carer in a nursing home. I then studied nursing as an international student. And within 5 years of graduating as a nurse, I was working as an advanced nurse practitioner, which is the most senior clinical nursing position. And that is why I'm very passionate about sharing these opportunities to move to the UK, as well as career progression when you get to this beautiful country. Because for me, it is not about getting to the UK and then it's like you've achieved anything. It is what you do with yourself, how you make use of the opportunities here, how you make use of the resources in order to, you know, just live the best life that you can live in this country rather than be frustrated, be regretting, and thinking, oh my goodness, was I better back home? So, I have a private career coaching program. I've dropped a link in the description box below where I offer personalized guidance with getting free UK visa sponsorship opportunities and jobs so that you're not spending thousands of pounds, you're not spending millions, you're not getting bankrupt trying to move to the UK. Because I understand that if you're not here, or even if you're here and you're not really familiar with those processes, it can be very, very challenging. But because I deal with hundreds of job seekers, looking for visa sponsorship opportunities in the UK, as well as career progression, it means that there's quite a lot of information and a lot of know-how that I've got in this sector. So even if you're already in the UK and you're trying to switch your visa, again, I'm your girl. If you're looking for career progression opportunities, you're wanting to transition into healthcare, for example, so you're a carer, you want to get into nursing, I can also support you with those apprenticeship opportunities so that you can become a qualified nurse without paying any tuition fees. In fact, with the apprenticeship in nursing, you will be paid about £24,000 per year to become a qualified nurse. So again, I offer guidance to apply for these opportunities so that you can continue to progress in your career and get to a stage where you feel like actually this was worth it. And that's why I say that your age doesn't matter. What really matters is your level of ambition, is your level of how much do you want to succeed, how hungry are you for success. That's what matters. Because there are people that even though they're 20 years old, they're very lax, they're just like, okay, I'm here, I'm gonna just carry on doing what I'm doing. But you've got people who are in their 60s and they're very success driven, they're very ambitious, they've got their head on and they're going ahead. And by the way, I remember when I was studying nursing, over 10 years ago, there was a lady, from Cameroon that graduated. She was 62 years old when she graduated as a nurse in the UK. I personally attended this lady's graduation. She was ecstatic, over the moon, and, she's worked ever since as a nurse. So again, it's about your level of ambition. And this is somebody that back home, she was a teacher, she qualified as a teacher, she taught for so many years, she was already retired back home when she eventually moved to the UK, so she was having her pension. So as you can see, it's about you. There is no reason why you should let that age be the reason why you're not succeeding. So if you're watching this, please leave a comment in the comment section below. What is your situation right now? Are you concerned about age? If you are, what exactly are you concerned about? Because like I say, the UK is a country that does not discriminate when it comes to age, and that is one of the reasons why it remains the top destination where millions of people want to move to, because other countries such as Australia, for example, many of their visas, if you're over the age of 35, you will not be eligible. You will not be eligible for most of their visas, even if you're a student or you've successfully completed your course or you're just applying for the visa, for the first time to move. If you're over 35, many of the visas would not kind of accommodate older people. So this is why the UK is just amazing, really. And when I see that there are flocks of people wanting to move to this country, it is not surprising. So again, these are some of the things I want to be reflecting on. That pension age as well, that's another factor. The fact that the pension age is a lot older, like we've said, but not only that, but you have a good pension if you're working for an institution such as the National Health Service, so that's the NHS in the UK. You know that you're going to get a really good pension because they put in a lot of money every month. So when you retire, you have your state pension from paying your national insurance contributions, but you've also got that private pension that the NHS pays. So it makes it really worthwhile if you move to the UK. Even if you're closer to retirement age, you're still going to have so many benefits, much more than you would if you had stayed back home. And free healthcare, that's another thing as well. I need not mention this, the fact that the UK has a system of free, universal healthcare for everybody, If you come on a work visa or a student visa, you're entitled to that free healthcare. And it's not even just something that you're taking advantage of, it's the fact that you are paying your healthcare surcharge. And so, rightfully so, you're entitled to free healthcare. Again, this is something that as we get older, we tend to have more comorbidities, more conditions. There's diabetes, there's hypertension, there's all sorts of things that pop up then. So, what a better time to be in a place that has such excellent facilities, excellent healthcare, such as the UK. So, the reason why I'm talking about all these different things is to cause you to reflect, is to say that you should not worry about your age. I know it's difficult not to worry about it. It is not easy working in this country, obviously. It's not a walk in the park, but it is achievable. There are people that are born and bred in this country that are working beyond 70. Some are even working beyond 80. So why can't you? You can do the same if these people are able to do this. So please do share this with your loved ones, friends, contacts. Do encourage those people that want to move, but they are genuinely concerned about their ages, or whether you're already in the UK or you're already wherever you are, whatever it is you want to do, pursuing that new relationship, you need to go for it and stop worrying. So I hope you found this helpful. Check out these other videos here with more information.